Here across from the grandstand at Monmouth Park is the backstretch, also known as the stable area. The backstretch is a city in amongst itself. There are offices, places to eat, and residents. Except the residents aren't people, they are horses. During the racing season, hundreds of horses are stabled here, under the care of their respective trainers. Here in the barn area with Monmouth trainer Pat McBurney. Pat, describe the typical day in the life of a horse.
The normal day, we start at about 5 o'clock. All the grooms and hot walkers get here. And from there, the track opens at 5:30. So a normal easy day for a horse would be jog a mile, gallop a mile. Some days they have gate schooling in between there. If the horse is in a race that day, we give them an easier day where they just ride around the shed row for 15 minutes, get a good bath, and just prepare for the race.
Basically, they start really early, around 4:30, 4:45 in the morning, and they get their night bandages taken off and their legs checked and cleaned up and tacked up, and they go to the track. And they do some sort of exercise depending on where they're at in their training schedule, whether they're racing or just getting racing fit. They come back, they get a bath, they cool out for like 20 minutes, get to drink some water, 20, 25 minutes. Then they go back in their stall, they have a little hay. If they need to be iced or a masseuse or acupuncture, and then they get poultice on their legs or liniment, re-bandaged up, brushed and cleaned, and basically then they have the rest of the day to relax unless they're racing.
What kind of training techniques do you employ to try to get your horses best ready to race?
It just depends on the horse. I mean, some of the old timers, you don't really need to train them too much. You just give them light exercise, a lot of jogging, because they already know their job, they're fit, and you just basically just jog to keep their muscles loosen up, and you do a lot of therapy leg work on them. The babies, they have to learn everything from scratch, and they also have to get fit air-wise, muscle-wise. So that's a whole different thing. That means you build them up till they finally are able to do timed workouts, and then once a week you'll do a timed workout, and you gradually lengthen the workout distance and make the time faster. And you also go down the starting gate and teach them everything about that. It's a long process. But once they're racing fit, you can back off and just do a lot of remedial kind of work and therapy.